There is a fan on here. You already talked about Andre a bit, but he wants to know what was your impressions of Andre when you saw him for the first time?
Well, the first time when I first time I saw Andre as a wrestling fan, not as a wrestler, but he came to our little Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium, and when he came in the door, all you could see was this big shadow. And this back in the day when he had that gigantic bush. I don't know. I guess you call it a bush, that big hairdo thing. He was gigantic, and I saw him come through. You could see him come through the doorway, and he just like covered the whole entranceway, and it's like, oh my God. And then when he came to the ring, I was like second row, ringside or whatever. And you could basically, the way the ring was, you could see the feet right in front of your face. And his foot was like, like gigantic foot, and his just the whole body was just so gigantic. I was just like taken aback at how huge this man was when you seen him in person. You see him on TV, he was like, yeah, he looks big, but then when you seen him in person, it was like a whole nother thing. That man was like truly a true giant. I mean, I felt when I was in the ring against him, I felt like I was a small little kid, and I was, 6'8", 400 pounds, and I felt like I was a small child wrestling against him. But man, it was wow, it was something to see, that's for sure.
Did you ever eat with him? Because you seem like you could probably keep up with him if anyone could at the table.
You know what? I didn't know. I never really knew Andre to be that big an eater. I mean, he drank quite a bit, but eating wise, the only time I remember, like I said, we didn't travel with him or hang out with him, after the shows or nothing. But I mean, I just remember one time in the dressing room, he had his little wine vat they'd set up for him, and he'd ordered, 8 fillet of fish. I mean, I don't know if that's a lot, 8 of them, but they brought that in. But the darn thing looked like a little biscuit in his hand when he went to eat them. So then when we went to France, we went to France on the WWF tour, and he took us all out to eat and stuff. And knowing I don't drink, I'm not a drinker, and he, oh, boss, you got to drink beer with us. And so he bought a beer, but the beer was in a mug about the, gigantic mug like this, you have to drink beer. And then he, made us eat snails, it's not something I grew up eating. I grew up, eating cornbread and, stuff like that. I didn't grow up eating snails, but it's Andre the Giant. He's paying the bill, so I gave it a try. I about threw up all over the place, but, got to hang out with Andre the Giant. What the heck?
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.